What I'm most excited about are two things. It is first the turkey, and a fried turkey, specifically a deep fried turkey. It is glorious. And then the second thing is pecan pie. I could eat like 2 of them by myself. So those are the 2 things I'm most excited about eating at Thanksgiving.
I'm most excited about eating, oh man, that's a hard question. Probably the mac and cheese, all right? So my mom makes this mac and cheese that is the most thick, cheesy, ooey, gooey mac and cheese that she bakes in the oven, and you have to literally get the biggest spoon to try to dig it out because it's so ooey and gooey and cheesy.
So I am super excited to eat 2 different things. The first one's mac and cheese, and it's so good because I put these Ritz crumbs on top, and it's got like this really crunchy thing, and then it's super, super cheesy, and it's always super delicious. And then the second thing is a little bit different. I'm excited for the leftovers the next day because I'll get like turkey that's left over and I'll put it in a sandwich, and it's super, super good because it's been sitting in the juices for a while, and so it's like really soft and tasty. And I'm excited for eggnog, which isn't really a thing you eat, but you drink it. But I think it's gonna be super good, and I'm very excited.
I usually spend it with, I guess, my whole family in general. I do both my mom's side and my dad's side of my family. And then we also do one with just like my mom, my dad, my sister, my brother. And so I have a long Thanksgiving with a lot of people. So it's a great time.
So I spend Thanksgiving with obviously my family, but because I'm married, I have to go to multiple families. I go to my actual family, and then I go to Courtney, my wife's family, and then I go to her grandparents. So we go all around, but we get to see each other, and it's a great and awesome time.
I usually spend Thanksgiving with my family. I spend it with my mom and my dad and my brothers and my sister. And then usually we have some relatives show up. I know this year one of my aunts is coming. I don't know if anybody else is coming, but usually they'll come visit because they're from up north in Massachusetts and around that area. And they come and they bring food, and just, it's a good time to spend with everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving, you guys. Okay. I am thankful. I'm thankful for you. I'm thankful for a lot of things. What about you? What are you thankful for? Let's think about it. Have you thought about it? Has a lot of people been asking you that question? Because it seems like we get that question asked to us a lot before Thanksgiving. So it kind of made me think about this. Do you remember this?
This is good, this is good, this is good. Okay, I feel good about this.
Yo, what's up, Sandra?
Mr. Noah, just the man I was looking for. Okay.
Of course.
So I was cleaning out my new house, right? And I had some things that I found that I haven't actually used yet.
Yeah.
And they made me think of you. So.
Okay.
Presents in the box.
Right here?
Yes.
I can just have it. Do you want me to start taking stuff out?
I want to see your reactions. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Okay.
Is it gonna like bite me?
Just see.
Ah, no, I'm kidding. There's nothing. It didn't bite.
Okay.
Woo! Okay, well, listen.
Yes.
We got some little fruit stripe gum.
I thought you might like it.
This is legendary. This is for all the OGs out there.
You.
All of the OGs.
Yes.
Uno. Listen, nobody's ever beaten me in Uno.
Is that a challenge?
Listen, nobody's ever beaten me in Uno. No one, ever. I'm undefeated.
Not even one?
I mean, maybe like my mom.
Okay.
But like, I don't count.
Okay.
Oh, listen. We can play wall ball with this.
Wait, it lights up.
Woo-hoo! That's actually pretty nighttime wall ball.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
Yes.
That sounds fun.
And then the best one for last. Little Obby, War Eagle.
I was meaning to recycle that, but I figured you might
Listen,
want it.
this is purity. This is the definition of purity. Listen,
Sure.
shout out to all my Auburn fans out there.
I am glad that you
War
like
Eagle.
it. If you like Auburn, I'm happy for you.
I thoroughly enjoyed this. Thank you so much, Sandra.
You're welcome. You should pay it forward if you think about it.
You know, that's
Yeah.
a pretty good idea.
For
I shall do
sure.
that. Well, I appreciate it. I'm
Happy to help.
I'm gonna go enjoy my Uno game now.
Bye, Mr. Noah.
What's
I
up?
got you something, dude.
What?
You know,
You shouldn't have.
Miss Sandra got me something, and so it really got me thinking. I was like, you know what? I was at the store, and I was like, Mr. Chad might like some of this. So here, partake of
Ooh. I see some little toy. Oh,
Listen,
bro.
Ninja Turtles?
Bro, I love Ninja Turtles.
guy.
You know why I love Ninja Turtles?
Because why?
Did you know what they're named after?
Painters?
They are.
Yeah.
They're named after
You're
Renaissance
a pretty good
painters.
painter yourself.
Thanks, bro. Donatello. I vibe with Donatello. I love
vibe
purple.
with it.
All right, what else have we got? What?
Flash?
How'd you know?
Because you're like a speedster, dude.
What?
I've seen you
Dude,
run.
Flash is
It's kinda like a
amazing.
gazelle, real fast.
Bubbles.
Hey, listen, I didn't
dude.
know. Maybe for some like.
No, bubbles. It's a good time, dude. Like I've blown bubbles before, and it's just it's
park,
chill.
maybe.
Yeah, dude. You pop them with your hand. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Bro,
And then
monster
I
trucks.
knew you really liked monster trucks.
Dude, story, monster trucks.
Monster trucks?
Never been to one, like a monster truck rally,
Yeah.
but I heard it's extremely loud to the point where it's like you can't talk or anything. But that's amazing. Thank you. I love monster
so
trucks.
welcome. But yeah, I was just like, well, Sandra inspired me, so I was like, I'll do it for you and give it to you. And then I was like, well, maybe, Mr. Chad might do the same thing.
Thanks, dude. I really appreciate it. Thank
I
you.
hope you enjoyed it. I'll leave you alone, get back to your little break.
All
And I
right.
hope you have a wonderful day.
Thanks, man.
I will talk to you later. Okay, love you. Bye.
Hey, so I got you a gift. People have been giving gifts around here. I got a gift recently, and I was really pumped about it. So I got you a gift.
That is so sweet.
All right,
Oh my
so
goodness.
check it out.
Oh yes! Oh! This is
Yeah,
so
I heard you had a sweet tooth.
Oh,
Yeah.
And to continue that.
Yeah,
this
juicy
is
fruit,
it. Is
only
it
the
last?
best. Hmm.
I love juicy fruit.
It's so good.
It's so underrated. Everyone
so
needs
good.
to have more juicy fruit in their lives. And this is so cute. Wait,
Yeah.
Does it work? Is it gonna turn on? Oh, I like
Yeah. I heard you love Disney.
I absolutely love Disney.
And then I know it
There's
gets
so many
hot.
musicals and stuff in there.
Cool you
This
off.
is the best. There's more. Oh yeah.
A
Okay.
balloon.
Always. A
I'm
party
telling
when
you,
have a
listen,
balloon.
you can do so much with a
So
balloon.
much
Like
fun.
you can do so
I
much.
feel like trying to make a balloon animal. I think I could like do it. With
You can do it, yeah. You can figure it out.
Fun. Well, thank you so much, Mr. Chad.
course.
This is super great.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. All right. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, so I have a question for you. What is the easiest thing? It's kind of like a riddle. What is the easiest thing to give and something you should give every day? Okay, here's your choices. Okay, so what did you pick? Did you pick thanks? God, I think what we're talking about, you should have got that. But like between your choices of like money and like toy, giving thanks is the easiest thing to give and something we should give every day. Like, how many know you don't always have money every day? And you might not have a toy to give every day. Some of you probably could. Some of you could probably give toys like a toy a day for a year. But thanks, it is the easiest thing. Cause like money, usually you gotta work for money. I mean, sometimes people give you money, but you might have to do something like to get an allowance. So it's not always easy to get money, and it's not always easy to have a toy to give, because like you might have them say, no, you can't give. Nah, most of your parents will let you give. But the easiest thing to give is thanks. It's really easy, and sometimes we make it so hard, but really it's so easy just to say thank you. Thanks. And we should do it every day. Because every day there is some kind of opportunity that you have to thank. Especially to thank God. The Bible tells us to give thanks with a grateful heart, to give thanks. Over and over it tells us to give thanks. It does show us to give money. It does show us to give stuff. But you know what? But the thing it tells us to give the most is thanks. To give thanks unto God. Every day to thank Him for everything He's done for us, His goodness, the fact we woke up, His love for us. I mean, just being thankful, just being appreciative. How many know, who out there has ever done something for someone and they didn't even notice? are like, they didn't even say thank you. You know, you kind of notice those things, especially like if it was a big deal to you to like give this or to do this. You know, have you ever given something to someone and they don't even like really act like they care? You know, so it's just important. You know how like you feel? Just think about that when it's time for you to say thanks. Like you could say, thanks, Mom. You know, thanks, Mom, for cooking this dinner. Thanks, Mom. And not just the Thanksgiving dinner, but like every day. Thank you, Mom, for feeding me. Thank you, Dad, for feeding me. You know, thank you for helping me with my clothes, washing my clothes. I mean, like every day there's something to be thankful for. And every day there's something to tell God thanks about. Thank you for the sunshine. Thank you for the birds. You know, I love birds. And that is one of the things that I tell the Lord that I'm thankful for. Because I enjoy them. I love the sounds of birds. They're cheery. It makes you like happy. I don't know, for me, birds make me happy, the sounds they make. And you know, God planned for them to make those sounds because he knew we would get enjoyment out of it. So there's just so much to be thankful for, so much. So it's the easiest thing to give and the thing you should give every day. Well, I love you guys, and guys, I want you to have the best Thanksgiving, and I'll see you soon. Bye.
Something that I'm really thankful for is my family. I really, you know, all of them, my mom, my dad, my brother, my sister, everybody, I really appreciate their love and their support and how they've always helped me and been there for me and taught me along the way as I've gotten older. And then something for God as well. Oh. And then for God, something I'm thankful for, and I'm sure we all are, is him sending Jesus. It's because he gave the ultimate sacrifice and was the first to give and gave us something that we could never match, gave something that never ends, gave something that we will always benefit from. So that's probably like something probably my most thankful thing, you know, about God, besides I guess creation, is Jesus.
I am so thankful for one, this church. This church is such an amazing place to be. I'm thankful for my friends, and I'm just a thankful person. But also I'm thankful that God, that he saved us. I'm thankful that he's our healer. I'm thankful he's our provider. He is such an amazing and powerful God.
And I am thankful for music. I love music so much. I have not found a single genre or a type of music that I don't really like. And so I think it's just so cool how creative different people can be with just using different sounds. And I'm very thankful for it. And with God, I am just so thankful for his love, because no matter how bad of a day you're having, no matter how sad you might feel, if you just sit and think about how much God loves you, everything is so much better. He is the most loving being that could ever exist, and he chooses to love us. And that is something that I will always be grateful for.
Happy Thanksgiving!
We
are so thankful
for
you!
Bye!
Bye.
All right, let me channel my inner turkey. Gobble, 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 gobble. There you go. It's the best turkey call ever.